Channel memberships are now live. $4.99 monthly gives you the opportunity to win the Comic Army monthly prize pack, early access to videos, custom emojis for live streams and videos. Your Comic Army rank will be displayed beside your name for length of service. You get the ability to join the exclusive Instagram chat room for members and member shoutouts and spotlights. Join the Comic Army today. Hello everyone, happy new comic book day. My name is Chris the Comic Vet. Hope this live stream finds you safe and well. So yeah, I don't know who the handsome devil was just doing that little vignette, but yeah, I've got a bunch of books I'm going to be showing off a little bit into the live stream here for which will be something I'll be giving away, I guess, 2 Wednesdays from now. I guess the first Wednesday of February will be the one where I give away a bunch of books to everyone that's become a channel member, and that's a pretty good stack of books. We'll be getting into that shortly. Just in case some of you are aware or not aware, Southwestern Ontario, and more importantly, the Greater Toronto area, is being hammered right now by a massive snowstorm that apparently has made its way up from Texas, which still kind of blows my mind. Like a snowstorm from Texas, like Texas. Anyways, and I did make it to my comic shop, Retro Rocky Comics, located in beautiful Cambridge, Ontario. And getting there was okay, just okay. Leaving and heading home was not so okay. That's when rush hour started and the full force of that storm kicked in. And like I was joking backstage, you quickly found out who those were that have winter tires and those who do not. But anyways, it's been a pretty cool week for pulp culture. I'm glad I got some people backstage. We're going to talk a little bit about The Last of Us before we get into our new comic book day haul. And I hope it's something that you enjoy. So if you're catching this on the replay, I appreciate it. And if you're here in the chat, all 24 of you, God bless you. I'm going to bring up my Only Slabs partner, my man, Rob. How the hell are you?
I love that you knew that I was going to hit that button and you shifted over just...
Yes, everyone. Rob does have co-pilot opportunities, or I should say control on my channel, and vice versa. So if you ever notice on Only Slabs, Rob is kind of focused down here looking something up and things are popping up. That's me. I'm doing all that.
Yeah. It's almost like we've been doing enough stuff together that we start to understand and know what's coming.
The communication through Jedi mind. And I got a couple cool dudes I'm going to introduce, making their debuts on my channel, but one of which I've been on his channel before a couple of Saturdays ago.
One of them's cooler than the other.
No, I just said cool dudes. And also making both of them making their debuts on my channel. It's J-Man, my fellow Canadian. Jay, how you doing, brother?
Good. How's it going?
Good. And the guy who seems to be everywhere, but finally making his debut on my channel, it's Adam, better known as Collecting with Durs.
Hello, everybody. How you guys doing, my dudes?
Good. So yeah, so all of you made it to your LCSs yesterday, today, no problems.
Snow.
I braved through the lack of snow to get there in my shorts, and so I survived. I did not get a sunburn, and
Taylor, like, how you doing?
Good. I got shitty internet, so we'll see how long this lasts. But whatever. How y'all doing?
Right. TW, you got
a sunny disposition. Hey, Taylor.
Bad weather in Wisconsin.
I can't understand it. Sorry, guys. What's up?
Do you have bad weather in Wisconsin right now?
It's snowing, yeah, and so.
Okay.
Have the riots? Have the riots about Culver's switching to Coca-Cola calmed down?
Yeah, hang on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try and get this fixed.
All right.
I can't.
All right.
It's like.
He'll be back. All right. Let's say hello to the chat. Lascrucius 1971 beats everyone else for the #1 spot. My man, hope that you're doing well. Hello from New Mexico, Tyler.
Probably also no snow.
Hello from Indiana. Tyler may have.
They do have snow in New Mexico, but just not like a lot of it.
Are there mountains there for it?
Yeah,
to
there
happen?
are. Yeah.
Jay is letting everyone know that he's here and ready to go. Lord Thoth.
Hello,
my man. It's Chris from Retro Rocket Comics. Chris, thank you for supplying me with my books. I'm happy that my hot pick did arrive. And everyone, by the way, that's Chris's lovely little logo there. Dope Comics, what's going on, my man? Rudy, thanks for spending some time with us. Jim, doors always open as always. It's El Green Machine evening, my man. Comic Quest, what's good?
Oh, hey, I can hear you guys now. Okay, yeah.
Kelly, the other half of the Retro Rocket combination, they're joining us. AR, what's up from Wakanda? Jim saying, no new comics for me. Well, what about last week? And yeah, Dale's joined us. Dale, suspense everyone. Dale, thanks for spending some time with us. Eli as well. Old Wolf 65. 80s guy. Good evening. Best Saturday morning cartoons were in the 80s. Catfan Comics Man posted my comics 30 minutes ago. Yes, everyone, please head over to Catfan Comics Man. Let's see. Channel member Dr. Van Hoot's Comics from the Spiral Dimension. That's the best handle on YouTube, arguably.
It is a mouthful, but it is a damn good handle.
Get some hoot in your mouth.
I actually was surprised you could get that many characters in your handle.
It's a whole lot of syllables, man. He's rocking and rolling.
It's a triple word score, at least. I mean,
he's got some good content too. Warlord, hello, my man. Thank you, Rudy. Yes, if you want to consider hitting the thumbs up button, I would appreciate that. And Tyler saying that he is a hashtag hench person. Chop and drop. Chop, hope that you're doing well, my man. Thanks for swinging by. Art from the Warren Show. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Social Media Destroyer.
Ooh.
We don't you hate the lack of snow?
It makes it hard to build a snowman.
Yeah.
Informa.
I can't even build a snowman. Taylor, I was asking you when you couldn't hear if the riots had calmed down since Culver switched to Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it's here's the thing: nobody really gives a rat's ass.
Marcus, what's up, y'all?
Although they are gonna miss, I am gonna miss the rip beer. I can't drink it anyways, but like Culver's had pretty good rip beer, but not anymore.
Oh, because they had mug, and now they're gonna have dads.
I think they had their own proprietary thing for a bit. Maybe just mug rebranded as Culver's brand. So
no snow in SoCal.
That's generally
There's
true.
Snow Cane.
Unless, sometimes it snows on the grapevine, and that's always interesting as you watch people driving through from north and south through areas where they're not used to snow. All of a sudden, they have to go through snow. That's a lot of fun.
Comics and Culture made it to a live show. Thanks for swinging by. We appreciate it. Pocan Joe, good evening. Hope that you're doing well. Carlito, my brother from the Leaf. Hope that you're doing well. Shop for Comics.
Hope that you're doing well.
Dropping all
Thanks
the
for
awesome,
by.
Dropping a bunch of cool avatars and stuff that he's been digital art avatars.
Oh, yeah,
Culver's
yes,
is terrible,
yes.
Chop. I will come to Illinois and smack you around, sir.
Terrible. Yes, it's like most of the continent's getting hammered. Okay, so last week, as most of you know, we didn't do a live New Comic Book Day hangout. My whole 1K thing kind of got in the way of that, but I'm happy to be back. And I kind of want to go around the panel. It's just The Last of Us. Have you guys checked it out? And are you really enjoying it? And most importantly, besides enjoying it, could it become the cultural phenomenon that The Walking Dead was? Adam, what say you?
So I've played both games, and I don't know if it has the power to take over The Walking Dead, because The Walking Dead had so much groundwork with the comics to go off of. The Last of Us is going to be more condensed, I see. But if because that like 20-year gap in the beginning, I don't know if they ever touched on that in the game, but there was like some story with it. There's so much possibility with it. But other than that, 2 thumbs up. I think it's one of the greatest shows out right now, for sure.
Yeah. Jay?
Never played the game. I didn't even know what it was. I watched the show because people are talking about it. The only video game I play is Street Fighter. I played Street Fighter 1 and still play it. That's the only game. Mortal Kombat I go in and out of. Last of Us, I didn't even know what it was. Someone's talking about it. I'm like, oh, what's this? It's like, oh, it's based on a game. I'm like, it's like, oh, okay. So I'm going to watch it because people are talking about it. So I'll have the most not generic opinion, but the most like untainted opinion because I'm coming in without any knowledge. I don't even know what it is. Like the comparison to Walking Dead, don't even get that. I guess I don't know if it's zombies or if the world's ended. I don't even know that. I know Last of Us, I guess the world has ended and there's a few people and that's all. That's like literally all I know. Whatever we just talked about now. that Adam told me.
TW.
Okay. I never played the game. I really like it. But I'm not sure if this is just I can't get out of my head that I know it was a game first, but it kind of feels like I'm watching somebody play a game on Twitch or something. You know, it feels like it's got that feel where it's like, oh, they could have taken a side quest here. Like, oh, they just went this way and the path closed behind them like it would in a game. And so, like, I'm not hating it. But it really has, like, maybe a little too much adherence to the game for my liking and a little less. If they focused a little less on some of that and stretched out a little more and made it more into a story instead of like a by the rails kind of adventure, I might dig it a little more. So,
yeah, they're definitely paying respect to the video game with some of the imaging or the images and imaging that they've been showing so far. Rob, have you been watching it?
I feel like the super old guy here now because I also never even heard of it. I'm not watching it though, just because other people are talking about it. Matter of fact, I don't want to watch it because people are talking about it. And I don't even know what it's like to watch stuff on Twitch or
this Twitch.
Like Michael J. Fox. I don't know.
Oh man.
So I mean, yeah, no, I don't know. I was watching that 90s show.
Well, Twitch is like instead of watching old guys talk about comic books, you watch young Hollywood play video games.
Yeah, no, I don't know any of that stuff. I barely even know that there's like this series exists. Last week, like I said, that 90s show dropped. I was watching that. And then
channel member Trev is arrived. Trev,
TV dropped. You know, I got like.
Did you guys block Social Media Destroyer?
Yes.
Wasn't sure if it was.
I didn't see what he said. The touch on your thing about it being like a video game. It's literally step by step, walk by walk, scene by scene of the game. Like you can copy paste it over the game, and it's word for word, scene by scene. So I already know what's all going to happen. So it's weird. It's weird for me knowing who's going to die and who's going to live. So that's kind of weird. So I wish I didn't play the games, but other than that, like I said, it's worth a watch, Rob.
Or maybe they'll twist it on you.
M. Night Shyamalan twist.
If you learn anything from The Walking Dead, they don't necessarily follow the script laid out in front of them.
Do their own thing.
Right.
Yeah, Walking Dead did change, right? Because I know Kurtzman said he wanted to kind of tweak, like change it up a little bit as it went along, so it wasn't exact.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I'm liking it.
Cole's dropping facts.
Really has that feel to me of like watching a video game.
Right. Fantastic. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, myself, I thought it was very well done. You can tell that HBO is not cheaping out on this whatsoever. The director, particularly in the second episode, I thought did some very interesting visuals just for those that are like kind of wondering which way this is going to go, who's the good guy, who's the bad guy. But when the young girl woke up, in the city itself, she was lying down on what turned out to be like, it looked like a pasture, but when the camera panned back, she was basically sleeping in a room that had grown over, and all this beautiful sunlight was pouring in on her and the couple, the Mandalorian and the lady from what science fiction show was she on? What?
Yeah. Fringe,
right? The Mandalorian and the Fringe girl were sitting there in the dark, representing, basically simple director work that she is the way, she is the light, and these two are in the dark. They're in the dark to what she actually truly represents for the planet. And I thought it was really cool how it played out, that she got bit again, looked at it and just was like, all right, moving on. Like, this isn't going to bother me. And I enjoyed that aspect of it, but it's really well done. Stuff
It
that
is.
HBO seems to be putting on Sunday nights lately seems to be very well done. We went from
It is.
very
It's just
good.
there's little things like where she was like, well, I never learned how to swim. I'm like, well, that would be a mission later in the game. Like, you know, like,
She says that quote in the game.
If you've
Same
ever
thing
played
in
a
the
video
game.
game ever,
Yeah,
you know, it's like you
But,
can sort of tell.
the
Like the
whole
crossing of the roof on the little pipe on the thing. It's like it all has that really video game feel to it.
For sure.
Yeah. The one video game moment I thought was when they were inside the museum. They made it up the staircase and they were hearing noise, and the roof was showing dust every time there was a step above. And then they finally get into, the area where they have all the busts on display, but sure enough, the way that was behind them just collapsed on the other side of the door frame. I'm like, yeah, we're going way back to like Resident Evil kind of stuff.
Is there anybody that had did anybody have like a question mark over their head or an exclamation mark?
Quest markers and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's a safe bet though. If you're going to copy the game, that's probably the safest thing, because then you've got guaranteed fan base who are going to be like, yeah, that's cool. It's the game visualized in real life. And then people who don't know, like me or Rob, might watch and be like, hey, this is a cool show anyways. So it's kind of like the best and safest way to do it, because if you deviate too much, then you're going to have people saying, well, it's not the game. Why are you even calling it Last of Us if it's
Wait a
not?
second. You think that nerds would complain that something doesn't follow
They might.
the
It's
source
not
material
100%.
exactly?
It's not 100%.
Show me one example of that ever happening. Where people
Me, everything.
and not
yet
following
here
the
we
source
are, everyone.
material.
But again, I'm looking forward to the show, and I was not on the fence or anything. I just thought I'll check it out, and then I personally don't think it's going to become the cultural phenomenon that The Walking Dead was. That was something to witness. That was something to be a part of and to live.
Single episode.
Yeah, but this is cool to watch. I think this show really has pulp culture by its ear right now. And so far, everyone that I've watched, whether it's on YouTube or not, everyone has very positive reactions to it all. So yeah, I'm hoping that it continues on this streak and does well. And let's be honest, they do kind of need to pay respect to the gamers, because it is one of the best-selling video games and franchises of all time. So this is something that they need to be very careful with. And hopefully they learn from, what Star Wars did with the last three. Tread lightly, go gently.
When did this game come out? Because I've never even heard of it.
Really?
It's one of the biggest franchises. I'm like, I've never heard of it. Not
for
that
Sony.
Yeah,
just
it's a Sony game for PlayStation exclusively.
It's a Sony thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's high quality. All right.
Let's see. Lady Fantastic saying, harder and harder for me to justify buying new stuff when there's back issues I know I'll love. Well, let's get into it since she said this. Let's get into it.
Back issues? All right.
What's up, Jack?
Let's see. Jack, Adrian, hope that you're doing well. I believe he has Casual Dracula coming up tonight. Bobby saying, I feel the same way, lady. But I don't buy new stuff. Then I'll research for it in the back issue bin. Okay. 62 Lefty Blues. Happy hump day. Cali Comics, thanks for swinging by. Okay, since I'm in the hot seat here, I'll show y'all what I got. All right, I feel like it's been a while since we actually done this. This is my stack from today. And as always, I like to lead off with the franchise. And again, thanks to Chris at Retro Rocket Comics for having my pull list ready for me. Everything that I asked for this week, both Marvel, DC, and Indies, were in shop. This is a franchise 16, 18, where we have this new mashup of Scorpion and Monster Scorpion and Dark Web. Not sure. I'm still not sure. But I did manage to pick up this particular variant. What are they calling it? Half of the Insidious 6. This is a book that I'm going to be putting into the channel member giveaway pile, which will go there right now, and I'll spotlight those books a little bit later on. Thor number 30. TW, what did you think of this?
You could find out sometime around 8:30, but my video is still processing. I had a lot of books to read today, so it might be a little late.
I like Star Wars: The High Republic, The Blade so much, number 1, that I decided to pick up issue number 2.
Not just because Key Collector said there's 40,000 first appearances in there.
Star Wars book. There's always going to be 500,000.
Yeah, I know.
Saga, just because Lion Cat is arguably the best cat in comics. This is chapter 61. BKV is now returned with this particular arc of Saga.
Hello.
Lion
TC,
Cat
baby.
talks,
TC.
but
So
says
does Heathcliff.
or lies.
Top cat.
What about Garfield? Eats
What
lasagna.
about Garfield?
Top
Lion
cat had a
Lion
gang.
Cat's tall too. Batman One Bad Day Bane I thought was pretty good, so I decided to go with Catwoman. I believe that Catwoman was supposed to be originally dropped before Bane, but here we are.
Yeah, Bane was supposed to drop this week because that's what my previews said. It was in my box, and I got there. Oh, there's no Bane. It's Catwoman.
Last week. Like almost everyone on this panel, we're going to show some sort of variation of Detective Comics 1068. I don't know how Detective Comics got ahead of Action Comics, but somehow it's now in the lead.
They were running like 2 weeks, 2 months. I mean,
right. Cashing in on that Batman fame. So Stephanie Phillips has been doing a good job with Harley Quinn. This is issue 26. Can anyone guess who the artist variant I picked up?
Frozen.
Oh, Jenny Frozen Yogurt.
It's almost like if I don't ask for the Frozen variant, or if I don't know that there's a Frozen book coming out, Chris already has it set aside, knowing that, I'm gonna milk Chris's wallet a little bit more because here's another Frozen cover. But yeah,
he really got it for the Tootsies.
Right. So this past week on Two Cool Guys Swap Picks, it was one of those incredibly rare times where Mark and I kind of do the exact same pick. Mark went with Action Comics 1051 because of the story, the birth of the new super family. And I went with the David Nakayama variant. I couldn't care less what's inside this book because of this cover. And it's also my thumbnail, by the way. But this is fantastic. Now, I know some people have been going crazy over the Metallo variant or the foil embossed one as well. I believe that might be a 1/100. But when I saw this a while ago, I just fell in love with it. And I'll tell you why. She has a lovely belt on, in case you can't tell. So yes, very happy to have this in my PC. And if one day I ever get the chance to meet David Nakayama, that will probably be the book that I get signed. Let's just go back and see the reactions. Too Tasty has swung by. What's up? Again, everyone, by the way, that social media, whatever that person's name was, I apologize. Somehow those people do fall through the cracks. Trev, channel members saying Frozen Baby. Trev Grab 2. There's actually a 1/100 foil version of that one as well.
You don't say.
If that one ever falls in value.
Well, now I have to stick around until behind the scenes after this all ends so I can figure out what they said.
Yeah, I missed it too.
Let's see.
Dumb.
Rudy Edgo Saga, Coins of Judas and Human Target. I saw some people have been posting about Coins of Judas. I did not see it at my LCS, but I wasn't particularly looking for it.
I didn't mind it.
Too Tasty is saying that Power
I know
Girls kind of
Ignacio did a variant cover of it though. So
did he?
Yeah.
Manny the Hobgoblin Collector.
I think you can get from. You might be able to get it from Cole. I'm not sure.
Okay. There's a shiny Power Girl. Yep. Apparently, there's a 1/100 foil. Everyone, Marco has joined us. Yo. AR saying that we had very similar tastes this week, and Cole, I have a variant cover of it.
See,
the one that Ignacio's made. Okay. for him.
There you go,
and
Poser.
comic
I
book
forgot that a
Poser.
person was involved. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if it's embossed. One hell of an interesting cover
Just
to
lick it
emboss,
and
would
see
it
what
not?
comes up.
Would it not? But yeah. So that was my new comic book day, everyone. Let's go with the king of all ratios. Rob, show us what you got.
Hi, I'm happy to be here today. I'll
Got
start
it.
it up. Yeah, start off, of course, with, like you said, with the franchise. I started to pick up that same design variant one, and I put it back on the shelf, and I decided only to have one ASM this week, trying to cut back a little bit. Detective Comics.
Very nice.
Looks like we got ourselves a Two-Face cover. The Harley Quinn. I did not go with the Frozen cover. I just have the regular B cover on my pull. No Tootsie Fetish. The David Nakayama Gargoyles A cover.
Very nice.
That's sick.
Very nice.
And then picked up the Amanda Connor incentive variant.
That's dope.
There's only like 20 covers there this week. I only got 2. I went to get my Darkwing Duck because, of course, the entire thing was Darkwing Duck and Gargoyles practically on the wall with, 2 big Dynamite books with 37 covers each. But the one cover that I had actually pre-ordered was in my pull box, and I went to the wall and I'm like, okay, and I could see it on the wall. So I go back to the manager of my store and I asked him, I said, hey, I got notification that it was in my pull box, but I don't see it. And he goes, oh yeah, I have it. It's destroyed. If you want it, you can have it, or you can wait till next week. So, all right, I'll wait. But so my Ken Hazer tribute to the Batman Year One variant, I'll have to show it off later when it comes in. I had the Kaminkoli variant. What's odd is the Bane one's like the exact same cover. They just swap out the character.
Yeah.
But so picked up the Kaminkoli one. My Taylor's favorite character in the world.
Oh God!
Punchline, the Gotham game.
I'm sure Taylor picked it up and all the
I got all the variants for it.
Dr. Aphra. Didn't have any incentives for Dr. Aphra this time, at least not at my store. Maybe I've been all gone.
Okay,
but it did have an incentive for Yoda.
Very nice.
Take that.
Very nice.
And then the last book picked up along with a couple spares just for the giveaway box was the facsimile. I know how to pronounce it, people, just in case you're wondering, of the Incredible Hulk 347.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He's got that scrunched up head.
Yeah. And the other fun pickup of the week that had come in, not from my store, but I showed a couple people, but my wife has a colleague that's family used to own a general store, and they brought to me this Star Wars Punch-Out book from 1978. So these for those of you guys who are young and don't know, we didn't have a lot of cool things like a billion Lego sets or whatever else. So we had things like this where you just punched the paper things out of the book and you folded them and tucked tabs into whatever to make yourself.
We talked about other cool things that we on Eddie's channel last night at Old.
Yeah, no, I know, but not everybody was on. Not everybody.
I know. I'm saying go watch it.
Taylor, here's I'm gonna shock and surprise you. But
nobody watches that channel. I get this.
Was watching Eddie's channel last night.
I know. I'm trying to promote it, you son of a bitch.
Right. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you gotta go buy the cool stuff. Breaks first. Anyway, so it's just a cool book with you want a pistol. Yeah. Just it's all none of it's punched out or anything. It's great.
Yeah.
No, I
true
didn't
fact. Before Rob was around, bikes didn't have handlebars.
I saw the mind.
They saw his mustache and were like, "That would work."
That's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna hop back in here and I'm gonna show the books I'm gonna be giving away for the channel members. Just because I don't want this pile to fall over. This actually might be a little bit of a thicker stack than my new comic book day haul. So everyone, by the way, I did launch my my channel memberships. They are now live. If someone's interested in joining, they're $4.99 a month. You can be one of cool people like DJ Links, Beckerman, Collecting with Durs, who's on the panel tonight, TM Nerdy, Rob, Fat Stax of Comics, who's also on the panel tonight, Comics with Murdoch, Shattered Glass Reviews, new guy, Legion of Comics, the Comic Viking, the Comic Viking, Nick's Kicks and Comics, Trev the Shipping Guru, Digger Jim 720, S Vaughn 82, Sector 2815, Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy, Actual Dracula, Comiverse, Dr. Van Hoots, Comics from the Spiral Dimension, again, the best handle on YouTube, and Flo Dameron. I think I pushed the wrong button. There we go.
Even flow.
So, again, I'll be giving away the book I just spotlighted, ASM 18. Variant for DC versus Vampires issue number 1. As you know, I've been talking about this book forever.
Amazing series.
It might as well be in the pile that I give away. Again, a variant cover for Deathstroke Inc. number 1. Alpha Betas number 1. The issue number 44 of only 100 made. This foil Youngblood homage for Alpha Betas number 1.
Let's
Foily
go.
Foily. Released last week. Nightwing. Love it. This George Perez homage. Facsimile to the Incredible Hulk number 1. And also from Carla Cohen, this terrific anti-hero gallery and 616 exclusive of Harley Quinn number 20. So yeah, maybe you want to consider becoming a channel member. I have yet.
It's not so much that I'm invited, Cole, as I know how to click a link.
I just don't know what to call this. Like because Mark's got the Legion loot box, DJ's got his thing. I don't know what to call this. I'll figure it out. Like the barracks box. I don't know.
Comics ready to read.
What's
Comics
that called?
ready to read.
Comics ready to read.
Yeah, kind of like the old MREs, but instead you got CRRs.
Not bad. Not bad. All right. Speaking of Mark,
You could ship them in an ammo box.
how the hell are
What
you?
about like doggy treats because you're a veterinarian?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. The vet stack. That's pretty good, Trev. That's pretty good.
You just gotta get you
Oh,
your own
that's
custom
nice.
cardboard boxes that look like old ammo boxes that you can ship them out in. And
No, it wasn't bad.
It was all right. It left more.
Yeah, Tynan did leave the door open to a second volume. It did conclude the Nightwing storyline that was taking part of it, as well as the Supergirl storyline. However, we have yet to see what Supergirl is going to do and who the new King of Vampires, who the new King of Vampires will do now that she is now in charge of everything. And if you want to complete in deep dive, go back and check out At
Little
Week's
bit.
End. But yeah, I like that.
I thought I was the only one reading.
I like that a lot. Footlocker.
Supply That's good.
I thought I was the only one reading Alpha Betas.
Yeah, and the doggy bag. I don't know about that one,
I
Cole.
used to shop at Alpha Beta.
MRIs, Rathens.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it over to my fellow Canadian. Jay, welcome to the channel. Show us what you got.
Thank you. All right, so a couple of these things are from before, but last week, but I just get different covers. So I got Nemesis.
Fire. That book was
Yes.
amazing.
This was awesome.
Incredible.
I grabbed an alternate cover for Gunslinger. My letter
Let's
was published in
go.
this, so
Let's go.
I wrote a letter. They published it, so I got a couple of these. I got Iron Man 2. Yes, it's Iron Man 2. What do you want? I got Deadpool, which I'm probably going to cancel after this one.
It's been decent.
Yeah, I might go to digital on it. I got this. I like Wonder Man, so got that. So this is this week's stuff. I got Green Hornet just because I really like Green Hornet, and I don't know anything Green Hornet. I'll just get it just to get it. I haven't read it yet.
Oh, really? There's a Green Hornet #1 available on IG. It's only $2,500. Very first appearance of Green Hornet and
Wow.
Comix.
That's pretty
cool.
good. Action. I usually just get like the regular covers. Unless it's Rob Liefeld, I'll get Rob Liefeld covers if they do it for Marvel or whatever. Scorched. I collect all the Spawn titles, so that's
you're my dude.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
I got Darkwing Duck.
Nice.
I didn't know what there was as Rob said, there's 4,000 covers. So I did I just spun around and then just went like this and said, that's the one that I'm taking. I bought this for no reason. I own this comic. I have the original of this. Whatever. I don't know. I see these old, I'm literally a sucker, and they make these. They're like, J-Man will buy it. He'll buy it.
Rob.
Rob will buy it.
I buy them all.
Oh, you buy them all? Nice. Yeah. I thought only the old fogies buy those, and they own all the issues. It's like, I already have this issue. I'm just gonna buy it anyway. So that's it. I don't get too many things. Mostly just the Spawn, a couple of DC. I get Wonder Woman when I think that was 2 weeks ago. So
yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Very cool, man. Very cool. Nice haul. All right. Also making his debut, collecting with yours. Adam, my man, show us what you got.
Glad to be here. So I also got snow. It was level 3 and 2 for most of the day. And I normally go about 30, 45 minutes to my main LCS. So I was like, well, I wanted to get a bunch of DC books because my big goal this year is to read more DC because I kind of haven't really read that. So I went out of my way, and I'm going to show the couple back issues I got. First, on Mark's recommendation, I got Punisher War Journal #1. I've been hearing really good things about that. And then I got the Flash 790 with the start of that event. And then picked up Flash 791. And then
Logan.
Yeah, for sure. And then this one's a little bit darker. Always the Francisco Mantino covers are darker, but this was We Were Once Gods. And then I was digging around. This is the only cover they had. I couldn't find the 401, but I had to grab this. I have no idea what's going on in the story, but I grabbed it for the cover.
Yeah,
for sure. And then I couldn't pass this up. The Art Germ, Emma Frost.
There it is.
Sins of Sinister. For sure. It's beautiful. I have no idea what's going on with the X-Men, but I flipped through it a little bit. I saw Thanos, and I was like, well, I'm buying this. So that was my little haul.
Adam, is that Art Germ? Is that a variant? Or pardon me, is that like a ratioed out number, or is it just a?
Yep, just B. That's just B. I think the ratioed one is just the trade dress, the blank one.
Is War Journal Blitz different than War Journal? Yeah, War Journal Blitz is the new offering that just came out recently.
Yeah, it's the one.
If you can see, he's got the hand logo on the chest there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it named after beloved YouTuber Jay Blitz?
Yeah, I heard a bunch of hate on that comic at first, but I hear that he's going to be going up against like Captain America, Black Widow, Moon Knight, all them. So I was like, I got to jump on and get to those back issues.
Durs wants nothing to do with the cake; he wants the pie.
Yeah.
And then, I'll have all my Marvel
on my
books.
channel here.
We're talking about confectionaries. What are you talking about? My God.
Very cool. Nice haul.
Thank you,
Wait,
sir.
your given name is not Durs?
Huh?
I'm just learning so much on this channel. I don't know,
My last name's Dur. I'm Celtic, bro.
Oh, there you go.
C&J Squad, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by.
I got a fairly beefy stack of a lot of stuff no one else got today, I think. Traveling to Mars, #3.
If you were to ask Mark what story you should be reading right now, he'd probably say World's Finest.
I don't know.
TW.
Traveling to Mars, #3. Hitomi, #4. Saga, 61.
Very nice.
Here's my recommendation of what easy people can read on, because it's only 4 issues in, and you can start from the beginning and get a good story. Junkyard Joe.
Yes, sir.
Fire. Absolutely
sir.
fire.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's in the Geiger universe, but you don't need to have read Geiger to understand any of it. So, Once Upon a Time at the End of the World, number 3. I don't know. There's something. Sins of Legs and Boobs.
Basic Instinct.
The Nakayama A cover, Darkwing Duck.
Nice.
Just Society America, number 2.
Chris is saying that Traveling to Mars has been really good.
It has, and it's not at all an action space adventure.
Heard it's rough this time of year.
Gangster Ass Barista, number 1.
Wait, what?
Gangster
That's
Ass
pretty
Barista.
decent.
Who's the publisher?
Who is the publisher?
Is
on
that
this
is
one?
that Scout?
Black Mask?
Black Mask. Okay.
Black Mask Studios.
Gangster ass burrito. Now, is it because her ass is gangster, or
You know, if you guys tune into my channel at around 8:47,
I'll do that.
it'll probably be on the review.
Yes. Well done. Well done.
Doctor Strange, Fall Sunrise, number 3, aka 4-issue Blacklight poster.
TJ, thanks for joining us.
But it's gorgeous. Murder World Wolverine, which, spoilers, has nothing to do with Wolverine. Plush number 3 for when you're wanting cannibal furries.
Series has been awesome.
I didn't see that issue, or I would have picked it up.
Thorable number 30.
Well, we're finally getting that new Gauntlet, that storyline.
And
Black
the
Gauntlet.
foily version.
Oh,
I mean, this is a ratio.
That's what I was looking for, bro. Yeah, 1 to
The
100.
only copy of Action 1051 they had in my shop.
No, that's
So-
not
Really?
Is it a 125?
No,
Because I was digging for it. They had all the covers but that one.
because you
Yeah,
got there
I
late,
didn't think it was a
dude.
ratio because
Dude, I was the first one there.
Cover price was $8.
Then you were way too late. No, they
No.
might have just pulled them. Those
Taylor,
are
did they up
$8
the charge
foil
on that one?
covers.
What's
Did
that,
they
Chris?
upcharge you on that book? Did you have to pay extra for that copy?
No, it was $8. It was cover price.
It's yeah, cover price is $8
wow?
Very
Yeah.
because
cool.
it's foil embossed and it's foiled front and back.
Well,
And
I
if
get it.
anybody
It's
really
worth
wants
more
it,
if it's
I will
foil.
happily
Okay.
sell it because
I
you
know
could watch
that.
it at 8:30. Anyways,
Hey,
is that
Taylor,
Canadian dollars or U.S. dollars?
Taylor,
$US.
Taylor, I will buy it off you. Send it to Durs.
All right, I'll
Oh,
figure it
true.
out.
Yeah, I got this one.
Yeah,
Regular
you need,
one.
You need the foil one, my dude.
We'll
Taylor,
see. We'll see Saturday if my main LCS has it.
All right, well then,
Yeah.
screw it. I won't then.
Yeah,
Either way, man.
No,
I believe there's 2 1-in-100s for Action Comics, the DNA and the Metallo as well.
the DNA was just a C cover.
F.
F.
Yeah, I saw that one today and passed on it. I might need to get it again.
Yeah. Blade 4127. Can you guys post link to everyone's channel? Can I have one of the moderators please drop the links to the channels for these handsome devils that are on the panel tonight? Let's see. Mark, you ready?
Yeah, I'm
Show us what you got.
sitting here playing with toys.
Oh, okay. Shazam!
Yeah, the
Say the
new
word.
Pyramid of the Gods.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So I got this regretful comic right here.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. Action Comics, the A cover, that foil embossed goodness. Human Target number 11. If everyone's not reading this, you need to be reading this.
I'll
Lazarus
read it.
Planet.
Connected. I just can't. It's Tom King.
It's good. You'll love it. I promise.
Yeah, I know.
Justice Society 2. Sergeant Rock in the Army of the Dead. Detective Comics. I picked up one of these and gave it away, and Roscoe won it.
Nice.
But here's that.
Let's
Dropped
go.
Oh, let's go.
And then I left my other books at work. But I did pick up my forgot what even came out. But I got that facsimile that
The Hulk?
yeah, it was just in my box because Hulk's on my pool. And I have it as well. But I'm like, I'm gonna get it and just throw it in a giveaway somewhere. They're fun. Yeah. I don't remember what else came out today.
Did you pick up the new Punisher?
That was last week, but yeah, it was
Okay.
fantastic. It was fantastic.
Very good. Very good. Rob, thank you for doing that. All right. It's been a while. TJ, I'm glad you're back.
All right.
Marine, show us what you got.
All right. So we are going to get dangerous. But we've got to do this the right way. We got to do it the right way.
All right. Taking our pants off.
I am the terror that slaps in the night. I am the channel that makes you love or hate Transformers. All right. So we have, I think this is the B cover to Darkwing Duck issue number 1.
Cool.
I've heard good things about it. I'm sure this is going on the permanent pull list. And then I don't know which letter this is, but I have a complete blank of Darkwing Duck.
Wow.
I thought it would have the trade dress up here, but it's completely blank because someone has to. I don't know how much it's going to cost, when I'm going to do it, but there's going to be a Darkwing Duck and Moon Knight on this cover doing the little pose. I need that. I don't know if I can afford it, but I need it.
Austin LeMay. Start at Austin LeMay.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Next book I have is Book of Shadows, issue number 3, which is basically a crossover with all of Valiant's Magic-ish characters, Magic users, Dark Universe kind of characters. I have not read it yet. I have not finished my Shadow Man run yet, so sooner or later we're going to do that. Let's see. Nick Comic Culture convinced me to pick up Nemesis Reloaded issue number 1.
Yeah, it's
So
fire.
good. So good.
I loved it.
I was gonna get the second printing. It was on FOC last week, but my shop had a couple of copies. Let's see. Philadelphia, issue number 26. And my last book, because some of these are catch-up books. My last book is, I think, the B cover for John Stewart, Emerald Knight, issue number 1.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Oh, that's a good cover.
Now I'm gonna try and read the Green Lantern run coming into this. But usually my try to catch up attempts fail miserably.
There's nothing to try to catch up on, man. It was a convoluted, weird mess. He didn't really have a run going into it. It's just sporadic stuff here and there, and then that Teen Lantern trash.
Yeah. But so I've heard from Taylor and I think from you that like a lot of that run kind of ends here and is jumbled up here. So I want to at least get some knowledge of what's going on with John Stewart at the time before I read this. Maybe.
Well, I'll be honest with you, they do a good job because that is an oversized book of formatting it in a sense where like it kind of stands on its own. You do have to just because he's not a Green Lantern, like the power battery's gone, has been gone for a while, you know. So you have to go way back to really play a thorough catch up. But if you just dove in right there and ran forward, you'd still be fine.
Okay. I may do that, and then if I'm curious, I may go backwards. That may be what we do. But that's all. I had a pretty light week. There was a mix up in ordering, so I don't have the Metallo. What is it? Action 1051.
Yeah,
that was the plan. So I've got to find a copy of that, a regular copy. And I don't know if there's anything else I really wanted this week. But yeah, I really just wanted to come on so I can do my Darkwing Duck impression.
Nailed it.
Let's go.
For everyone that's in the chat, I just quickly gave some blue wrenches out to some people. Trev, shipping guru, I hit the wrong button. I corrected it. You now got a blue wrench as well. Apologies for that.
You ban him?
I put him in timeout. I put him in timeout.
Oh man.
That's what he gets for kicking my ass in fantasy football. But no. Trev's a good dude, as we
That's
all
what you
know.
get for supporting the Bills. I mean, sorry.
Oh no.
Too soon. Rob, too soon.
He
Sorry.
picked that scam.
Hold
Go
on.
Birds. Go Birds. Go Birds. Rob. Go Birds.
I don't know.
I
about
have
that.
I have a real bird problem this weekend. Actually,
Jesus. At this point,
I
go
don't-
Bungo.
I don't want to cheer on the Eagles, but I love Jalen Hurts, and so it's a problem for me.
I just find it hilarious to watch this national pundits all say that the Eagles are going to win, and the reasons that they're going to win are the exact same reasons that supposedly the Niners are good and going to win. So it's
I've seen that too.
Does that mean they're both gonna win?
Oh, they have good defense, and they have a quarterback who makes decisive decisions, and they have lots of tools.
Mhm.
Oh, so what you're really saying is that it's going to be an interesting game.
Did you see the stat the last time?
Oh yeah,
Somebody's gonna make Purdy look like a rookie quarterback sooner or later.
maybe, and that's fine if they do.
That-
He is.
that-
But it's. I think it's just going to be a lot closer than people seem to think. That's all. I'm looking forward for a fun, exciting game, no matter who wins.
Saying GG
As
is all. I
as a
didn't want
Bills
it there.
fan, as a Bills fan, I can say this.
You don't care anymore because season's over, and you get to relive what it's like to be a Bills fan.
Don't
Every
leave
year.
you
go.
threw Rob
No,
in
no.
timeout too,
I
Chris.
have to admit this: the best 4 teams in the NFL are now the best 4 or the last 4 teams at standing. I expect a hell of a game from both sides of the AFC and the NFC. I'm kind of curious if the clock's going to strike 12 on Purdy, but I got to say,
Hey, we're
man,
happy to
like
be where we're
Cincinnati,
at.
Kansas City. If you're a gambling person, take the over, no matter how high it is.
I'm
Take
not.
the over.
I'm not a Niners fan who's going to sit there and tell you that, hey, we're going to win.
Is
this thing or
Mahomes
whatever.
playing though, or is he
I'm-
out?
I think we have a chance, and
He'll
I'm
be
happy as
playing.
hell to be in it at
I
this
think-
point. Given that we're
Agreed,
on our
Rob.
third string, we're on our third string quarterback. I will frickin' take that every day.
Yeah, much respect to that dude for sure. That dude has gained everybody's respect.
I
Kyle
don't know, but if
Shanahan
anybody
can
wants
plan a
Aaron
game.
Rodgers next year, y'all are welcome to him. I'm tired.
Brian's just mad that he got blown out.
Yeah, Trev is
Well,
absolutely correct. Both games are going to be great.
What I say
Playoffs
is
have
the
been
other
great.
thing that's hilarious is
Yeah.
to watch this.
Good
all
luck
this
to
talk
you
that's
this
going on
weekend, Bearded, with that, by the way.
saying that this
Well, if Mahomes
supposedly
is fine,
the
then go
Niners are going
Bengals.
to get Tom Brady. It's like, really?
And
Why would they go
yes.
after him?
Yes, everyone. Mike did sell his tickets, but I believe he flipped those tickets for something that was more important anyway, going on with his life. Anyways, let's quickly go around the panel. Everyone, you want to tell us what's going on with your channel? We'll start with Jay, man. Jay, what's happening with your YouTube channel? By the way, everyone, Rob has been dropping links to everyone that's on the panel tonight. Please consider going to sub them up, give them a follow. Jay, go ahead.
Okay, thanks. Yes, every Tuesday we do a Women of Wrestling stream. It's usually about an hour or so. And then Fridays we do verses where I take 2 movies and put them against each other and see what comes out on top. So this Friday is The Punisher with Thomas Jane versus The Punisher Warzone. So we compare the story, the pacing, the artistry, the characters, and the enjoyment. I call it SPACE, SPACE. So we see which one wins in each category, and then we get an overall winner at the end. And then a couple. It is fun. We've done so many like Batman Returns, Temple of Doom, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Karate Kid 1, Karate Kid 2,
When
like
is
all
that?
that. That's every Friday.
Wait,
And
is Warzone the one with Dolph Lundgren?
no, I didn't put that one because
Ray
that's
Stevenson.
clearly the best one. That one is clearly the best in my opinion. I'm dead serious. I love that movie. I grew up with it. So we pit the other 2 against each other. But and then we're going to be starting a fantasy versus. So we're going to do like Red Sonja, Conan Destroyer. Like it'll be all the fantasy kind of movies, all the barbarian movies. So we're going to have a tournament of barbarian movies.
Very nice.
And-
Thanks for coming by.
Arnold, that's tough.
Yeah, and then we also do Days of High Adventure on Thursdays. So next Thursday is going to be Fire and Ice. We're going to talk about Fire and Ice, the Frazetta Bakshi. Like to me, it's one of my favorite movies. So that'll be Thursday. And then Saturdays we sometimes do streams. Chris, see if you can come on. We might do a tier ranking soon. We're trying to get a couple of other guys. It's tough to get like 4 or 5 YouTubers together for one like stream, but I'm trying. So
Trust me, it's easier than you think. Mark, what do you got coming up on Legion of Comics?
videos, hangouts, all the above.
Adam, what do you tell us about collecting winters?
So I got my Always Friday Positivity videos and shout outs. I got my Sunday night sessions and stuff like that. Tomorrow I'll be dropping, it's not really a push video, but it's kind of like a call to arms for the community for gentlemen like Brian, Taylor. I think I got Bearded Comic Bro. I have a whole list. There's like 5 or 6 people that are close to 1,000. So it's kind of just like calling everybody out, sub these dudes up. They're close to 1,000, get them over that hump. So that's where I'm at.
I just want to jump on the back of Adam for that one. Both TW here and J-Man over across the panel there, they're both approaching 1,000 subscribers. Make sure that you give them a subscribe.
For sure.
TW, what's coming up?
I got my Not At All Cranky comic review maybe at 8:30 today. Depends on how long it takes this stupid video to upload. It'll be close. And then I don't know. I got a couple unboxings coming up in the near future. I got an AOK from Jack B, and then I got actually a mystery box from Flo Dameron. It's my first mystery box I've paid for in probably a year and a half. So, and I got my first 1,000 follower shout out video that PSN Green Hulkster made that I'm gonna throw up, which means I have to actually probably figure out what I'm doing for a 1,000 follower giveaway at some point. I'll get to that part later. So, yeah.
TJ, tell us about Flash by Night.
All right, so Transformers Tuesday was yesterday. I put up Shattered Glass 2 issue number 3, where we find out if another Autobot dies in his own issue. Besides that, I'm making shorts now. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to format it, or if I'm putting too much thought into it. And besides that, I may unbox a couple of things, and we'll see. I'm kind of outside of Transformers Tuesday. I'm kind of sporadic, and even that doesn't land on Tuesday sometimes.
Very cool, Rob.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Good.
Thursday, tomorrow, will be an unboxing from CGC of 3 commission pieces that I got back. That'll drop. Saturday will be only slabs, 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, where I'm joined by some amazing Canadian who likes to co-host the show with me, or at least got roped into it. Now doesn't know how to say, sorry, guy, I'm tired of this shit. And we have the CEO and community content guru for Shortboxed joining us. They'll be coming on, bringing some of their slabs from their personal collections. Rumor has it Gene has bangers, and there may be some stuff that drops in addition to the normal giveaways. Other than that, I'm just filling in some of the gaps in the normal programming days with some of the best of only slab shorts now, and that's all. I'll be bouncing around here and there. I'm going to celebrate my birthday with Mark.
Context?
My birthday is Friday. My birthday is Friday. Friday morning, I will be on.
Robin ain't none of their business. Don't explain.
Who needs
Hang on.
Just like with the context, it's okay.
Wait,
Just send
they had birthdays back when you were born, Rob?
To get a ticket.
Very cool. Again, oops. Thank you to all the channel members. I keep pushing the wrong button. There we are. And everyone, thanks for spending a little bit of time with us tonight. I hope that your new comic book day was as good as what ours was. Thanks to the panelists. Man, I'm having a hard time today. For joining us. Adam, Jay, thanks for coming on for your first time. The invitation is always there. TJ, glad you're back. Everyone else, Mark, TW, Rob, couldn't do it without you. Everyone, take care.